Welcome back to the channel, it's 9, and today we are going to be talking about Bloodborne and God of War Ragnarok. Before we get into that, I'll ask is you hit that like button and that subscribe button. Now let's kick this off, starting with the possible Bloodborne 2 and Bloodborne Remaster. Now, on Sacred Symbols, episode 200, Colin Moriarty doubled down on his previous statements that suggested we would see Bloodborne return. I'll have that clip up for you.
This is an iconic PlayStation game. You haven't seen the last of Bloodborne, I'll tell you that. What do you have to say about this?
So this makes it 2 times that Colin has suggested that Bloodborne would return. Bluepoint Games is to be working on this, which still has yet to be confirmed. And I know the first thing people are going to say, another week, another Bloodborne rumor, and it's an ongoing situation because people have been waiting so patiently, even just for a patch. But the reasons why I believe this could be the case is because Colin does have connections within the games industry, and also previously having leaked information ahead of time has shown that he is reliable. Now, it's important to note that he has made predictions, which are very different from him leaking things, and sometimes I notice people are getting those mixed up, thinking his predictions or him leaking things like the whole SOCOM situation, where he never said SOCOM is in development, he never suggested it is, he just believed that we would see it again or would like to see it again. So when it comes to Bloodborne, though, he is telling us it's not the last we've seen of it. He suggested in tweets before that Bluepoint is working on it as well. So there's a lot around this that makes me believe that this could be accurate info. And I do believe that he must have reasonably reliable sources to make this claim. Maybe somebody who's actually working on the game and has told him that. We don't know exactly what's going on, but as always, I do want to be based in reality here and suggest that you take this as nothing more than a rumor. But I have a good feeling that this could be accurate. I also think it doesn't make a lot of sense for Bluepoint Games to make a remaster of Bloodborne, given that they did Demon Souls so much justice in their remake, and also given that Bloodborne is going to be like one of those huge IP, they could definitely, make another entry in that as well. So I don't see why they would just throw that away. And while I understand that what made the Souls games amazing was Miyazaki, it doesn't mean that Bluepoint can't possibly make a good Souls game. So we'll see what happens. That's my thoughts on that. I'd love to hear your opinions. Do you think that Bloodborne 2 or Bloodborne Remaster are a thing? And do you think that Bluepoint is developing them? Let me know in the comments. And now let's move on to God of War Ragnarok. So it's been a long wait for us, trying to find out when this game is dropping, when we're going to get a state of play, or when we're just going to see it in general. And it looks like the wait is not going to end anytime soon. So following speculation and rumors that there could be a God of War Ragnarok state of play this month, Ashong on Reset Era, who has a decent track record, responded, "Too soon, last I checked." So they are implying that this month is not the month for an official God of War showing. Some have taken this to mean God of War has been delayed, and to be honest, I don't think that's the case, right? This is my, opinion in this case. I still believe God of War is coming out in 2022. I do believe that 2 people at least from the team have spoken out and said that it is dropping this year. So I don't think that they would say that if there was no anticipation for this to come out in 2022. I also think that this is a game that has to drop this year and can't be that far off, given it was expected for last year, end of last year, I guess. And so this makes me believe that it is going to come out sometime in 2022. It depends, right? We'll see what happens. Things change, development problems happen and arise, so those things can still exist, but I do think that this is going to be a 2022 title. I also think we will be getting a dedicated state of play as we did with Horizon Forbidden West. I don't see this being a showcase game. I think they're going to give it its own state of play. I do think that it's going to come out sometime in the summer months because of E3 being that big thing. Although I know there's no E3, there are going to be multiple events, I'm assuming, in the summer, and Sony's going to want to have something, and I think God of War could make that impact, could land that major impact if they have a great showing of it, showing gameplay, showing environments, levels, all that stuff like they did with Horizon Forbidden West, different mechanics that they've added. I think these are all positive things that could get people really excited for God of War Ragnarok. Not that nobody's excited, but that, the hype train has kind of slowed down a lot because we haven't seen it since it last was revealed originally. So this being a situation where they need something for the summer to kind of get people excited again, I feel like this is the game for it. I've kind of lost hope in a showcase happening until probably September or later. There's definitely not going to be a spring showcase. I'd be surprised if there was. I'd be happy if there was, but I don't think there's going to be a spring showcase. I think our next big showing from Sony is going to be God of War Ragnarok, and then after that, we'll get a proper showcase. But that is all I have for you guys in today's video. I'd love to hear from you. What do you make of this Bloodborne 2 and remaster situation? Do you believe what Colin is saying? How do you feel about this comment from Ashong over on Reset Era saying that it's too soon for us to get a God of War Ragnarok state of play or showing of any sorts, at least not for the month of May? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you have not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified about all my upcoming videos, and hit the like button. It helps the channel a ton. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Links will be in the description. And share this video with a friend. I will talk to you all on the next one. Take care.